And welcome back to the Labor Lounge, where we talk about current events and some more ish. I appreciate everybody for clicking on the video and tuning in to the channel. We're going to look at a story here that's a little scary to me. I'm not even going to lie to you. Why is it scary? One, because there's a fish I enjoy. It's tilapia. Especially it's been a staple in my diet since I have been on the keto diet. It's something quick, easy to prep, throw together. You pack up your bags and you're out and you're on your way. I want y'all to watch the video with me. Let's look at it, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
There is a warning tonight about a dangerous bacteria that might have infected a local woman who is still recovering after nearly 2 months in the hospital.
An online fundraising effort says she contracted the bacterial infection after eating fish and is now a quadruple amputee. KRON 4's Dan Thorne here in the studio after talking with an infectious expert and the woman's friend. Dan.
Yeah, Ken, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recently issued a warning about a bacterial infection that people can get through eating raw or undercooked fish or through exposing an open wound to coastal waters. A friend tells us this San Jose woman likely got this specific infection from eating undercooked tilapia.
A San Jose mother's life is changed forever. 40-year-old Laura Barajas has had her limbs amputated while battling a bacterial infection.
It's scary. It's just been really heavy on all of us. It's terrible. It's just this could have happened to any of us.
Friend Anna Messina says back in late July, Barajas had bought tilapia from a local market for dinner. She cooked it and ate it alone, and within days got very ill and was then hospitalized.
She almost lost her life. She was on a respirator. They put her into a medically induced coma. Her fingers were black, her feet were black, her bottom lip was black. She had complete sepsis and her kidneys were failing.
Now, a month and a half later, Barajas is without her arms and legs.
And their whole lives are going to change after this. You know, they're going to have to change every daily routine. Everything's going to change.
Messina believes the infection was caused by Vibrio vulnificus, a bacterial infection the CDC has been warning about.
The ways that you can get infected with this bacteria are, one, you can eat something that's contaminated with it, which in some people causes a gastroenteritis or just a stomach illness. And then the other way is actually by having a cut or a tattoo or some other break in your skin exposed to water in which this bug lives.
UCSF infectious disease expert Dr. Natasha Spottiswoode says the bacteria is especially concerning for people who are immunocompromised.
So let's talk about this for a second, right? As somebody who eats tilapia, and I know there's many different opinions when it comes down to tilapia. People say, oh, that's a trash fish, it's a dirty fish, you know, especially when you get in the farm raised. Again, like I said earlier, it's a fish that's quick and easy to throw together. But when you hear stories like this, a young lady who ate some fish and became quadriplegic, right? That's a mouthful, and that's a lot. That whole family dynamic has just changed forever for eating some fish, right? It's enough to make me consider not even touching tilapia no more. But let's fast forward a little bit more. They say you can also contract this from being on coastlines, right? Now, I'm sure we've all had a time where we've had a cut and we ended up getting in the ocean, right? I mean, that's normal. You get a cut, oh, don't worry about it, you step out there. But now it'll make you reconsider, right? You go into that water and you have an open cut, you could possibly get infected with something that can make you lose a limb or multiple limbs, or ultimately lose your life. It's just scary, man, the ways that this world can take you out by simply doing the things that you do every day. It's wild. So take precautions, especially when you're playing with your food, right? Know what you're doing, know the temperatures your food need to be at, and do those things, because this right here is sad. It's heartbreaking. I can only imagine what this family is going through. Let's keep going.
The CDC says about 150 to 200 cases of infections are reported each year, and about 1 in 5 people with the infection die, sometimes within 1 to 2 days of becoming ill.
People should take sensible precautions, like if you have a cut, avoiding getting immersed in water until it's well healed. If you are someone who's immunocompromised, keeping an eye on these things, avoiding those high-risk activities and foods.
Messina says she and Barajas' family are still awaiting to learn more about what happened. She hopes people realize how precious life can be.
be thankful for what we have right now, because it can be taken away so quick, so easily.
So that's the video. I kind of already said what it is that I need to say. This is crazy. It's scary. Please, please, please know what you're doing when you're cooking this food. We all like to experiment. We like to try new things. And honestly, she's probably cooked tilapia so many thousands of times. And just this one time, it was a little underdone, probably trying to prepare a quick meal, and it changed the course of her life's fault. But it's just unfortunate, man. And I'm sending prayers out to that family. I hope, they can get through this, stay strong, and just work through this together. I'm sure she has a strong support system around her. But man, it's just wild. Especially tilapia is such a staple in my diet. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all enjoy eating tilapia? Is this something that's a staple in your diet? Anybody out there on keto? What are some recipes that you just can't live without? I mean, let's just have this conversation. Leave it down in the comments. And until next time, I'm out.